Hello and welcome back to Hartzler Field here at the Griffin Athletic Complex on the campus of Francis Marion University for the men's match of King versus FMU. We'll get started with King in goal, number 1, Dalton Gammon. Number 2, Gary Dune. Number 4, Ty Tricones. Number 5, Andrew Rada. Number 6, Zubair Taylor. Number 7, Samuel Corridor Rincon. Number 8, Ben Lynch. Number 10, Ben Dalil. Number 15, Joshua Sanchez. Number 18, Marcel Sekaresh. And number 19, Ben DeGleish. King is coached by Richie Rose, and his assistant is Lewis Sharp. And now the starters for your Patriots. In goal, number 1, Alexander Schulze. Number 2, Caleb Perchi. Number 4, Oyer Bernola. Number 5, Sam Pollard. Number 6, Yafet Santiago. Number 7, Nick Hunick. Number 8, Oliver Peters. Number 9, Javier Bayo. Number 12, Rodrigo Alvarez. Number 16, Kimo Lemke. And number 24, Sebastian Garcia. Patriots are coached by Luis Rincon. He's assisted by Kevin Martin and Yosimir Huerta. Patriots come in looking for their first win on the season. Played two home games against Lander, double overtime loss, and then Rollins in a tie. And we're on the road this last, I believe it was Thursday, at Wingate. 2-0 loss there to Wingate. So Patriots are coming in looking for a win and looking for their first conference win here in Conference Carolinas as well. So opening conference play, just like the women against King. Patriots will start with the ball. So we're just waiting for the ref to check everything, and we'll get underway here on the whistle, and we are underway. First half action here at Hartzler Field. Patriots are going to play it back in their own end, and Peters is going to go up the sideline here. And ball's going to stay in, and Pollard battling there, but it's called for a foul, so King is going to get a free kick here. They're going to start quick. They're going to go all the way back to their keeper. That is Gammon back there. He's going to get it to number 8, Lynch. Right back to Lynch. Patriots are trying to put him under pressure. Garcia battling for the ball and heads it towards the middle, but no one is there for the Patriots. Number 6 now holding it up. That is Taylor. And it gets played up, out wide. King's going to lay it off. Patriots are going to get it right back. And it comes to Pollard here. He's going to play it across. Gets played to Garcia. Back to Perchi. Going to get played back to Lemke, who's playing in front of the defense. And it gets played across to Bernola. And FMU is going to move up into the tornado zone. And they go right back into their own end. Bernola loses it to number 10, that's Dalil, but it's regained by the Patriots. And comes out wide here to Garcia. Peters trying to go over the top, looking for Bayo, but he's called offsides by the assistant referee. Will be a free kick for the Tornado here. And they're going to go all the way back to Gammon. Comes here to Lynch. Pollard brings it down to Bayo. Overlapping run by Pollard. Too far, though. But Bayo's going to head it right back, and that is number 2 back there as Dune, who's going to let it run over the end line. And it's going to be a goal kick here for the Tornado. Tornado going to go short here. Lay it off, but it is stolen by Pollard, who gets it to Yafet, who gets it back to Pollard, into the middle, headed away, and it will be cleared to Chacones, who's going to lay it off for Deglish. Deglish coming up top, looking for Delil. He's not able to get it, and it comes to the Patriots. Peters fighting off Rincon. Garcia one touch to Santiago. Santiago trying to play Rodrigo Alvarez down the line. Cross into the middle looking for Hunick, who flicks it on, but the flag is up for offsides. So offsides again on the Patriots. So Gammon will start from his own 18 box. Plays it over to Lynch, who's not able to find another Tornado. Instead, it comes back to the Patriot defense. Perchy looking for a run. Plays it over to Hunick, who's going to bend it out wide here to Alvarez, but a little bit too high for him and goes out of bounds for a throw-in for Deglish. Deglish looking for Delil, but doesn't get it, and Lemke will take it, and it will come back to Bernola, who gets it up to Peters. Patriots coming back to this near side with Garcia. Now switching the field again to the opposite side. Bernola taking it up for what they give him. Works out wide to Pollard. And come back the other way once more. Garcia holding the ball up. Gives it back to Perchy. Perchy looking to see what he has for runners. Garcia going to flip it to Peters. Peters looking for Hunick, finds him and gives it off to Pollard. Pollard finds Santiago in the middle, leaves it for Lemke. All the way over to Alvarez Rodrigo, but not able to keep it in, and it will be a goal kick for the Tornado. Gammon will go short again to Lynch. Going to be depossessed by the Patriots there, and they're going to work it out to Bayo. Bayo taking it into the box, but he loses it to the Tornado player, and they are going to counter quickly. Trying to go over the top here for Delil. It's going to come right back to him, but Pollard will clear it away. But it comes as far as midfield to number 5, Rhoda, but he's not able to control it, and it comes out wide to Deglish. Back to Rhoda. We're going to go between him and Taylor. Delil now working out wide. Gets it up to number 15, that's Sanchez out there, but not able to keep it in. And it will be an FMU throw here. Comes to the middle to Rhoda, who's going to work it out wide here to DeGleesh. They get it out wide to number 4, that's Tricones. But it works all the way back here to number 2, Dune. Taylor trying to figure out where to go and decides to go all the way back to his keeper. Lynch gets away from Hunick, but has to go back to his keeper once more. Dune with the ball. Finds number 7. That is Rincon, sorry. They lose it, and here come the Patriots into the box. Lemke trying to get to Hunick. Not able to, but is cleared by the Tornado for a corner. So corner for the Patriots here. Short corner kick here. It's going to come all the way back to Pollard. He's got to serve it in. Hunick on the flick off the crossbar. And will be cleared across the end line by a Tornado defender. Believe that was Dune who cleared that away. Hunick, though, close to the first goal of the match, coming off the crossbar on that header. But it will be a corner kick again for the Patriots. Santiago to take this for the Patriots. And ball never came in, so it will be a goal kick for the Tornado. Next home match for the men will be on Wednesday, where they play Coker. 7 o'clock game here at Hartzler Field. Ball's back into play. Gammon under pressure by Hunick, but gets it away to DeGleesh, who's going to head it on. Looking for Tricones, but can't find him, and the Patriots will come back. But they will let it run all the way through to Gammon. Once more, Rhoda here in the middle with the ball. Going to take the field that they give him. He's going to play out wide to Tricones. Tries to go through, and Tricones does get through. He's in the box. Tries to play it across. Schultz gets a touch on it, and then it is cleared by the Patriots, but only to about midfield. And King has it right back, and they're going to go all the way back to their keeper. Schultz with a good reaction there. Punched it away, and then it's cleared by the Patriot defense. So both teams with opportunities. FMU will get the ball back here. Pollard gain possession. Perchy looking to switch the field with Pollard. Able to bring it down. Let's see what he has and plays it back towards Peters. Bayo there out wide. And the ball goes out, and it will be a King throw. And we're going to have a substitution, it looks like, for King. Number 17 has come in. That is Josh Clements. So Josh Clements into the game for the Tornado. Patriots have the ball coming back into the Tornado zone, and it will be a throw for the Patriots. Santiago with the ball but loses it, and the Tornado look to come out of their own zone. Pass was intended for Tricones, so I don't know if he knew it, but Patriots pick it off. And coming back here with Garcia on the near sideline. DeGleesh, though, gets it back after Rhoda takes it away. Tricones on the sideline and kicks it out of bounds, and it will be a Patriot throw. Perchy with the ball. Lemke turns, seeing what he has options for, and he plays it back towards Peters, who then will play it to Bernola. Bernola finds Bayo. Come back to Bernola, who then finds Lemke, and Peters is back there. Perchy with the ball. Lays it off for Peters. And he gets it to Alvarez. Turns, finds some space, plays a ball across, looking for Bayo, but a little too far out in front of him. And it'll be a goal kick for the Tornado. So Gammon to restart play here. Ball comes all the way back here to the Patriots, and it's going to get played back to Schultze, who's going to play it to Perchy. Patriots going to play it across their defensive line to the other side. Finds Bayo, who will play it for Pollard, who cuts it back, crosses it into the middle, over Alvarez, fighting there to keep it in, but DeGleesh will beat him to it and keep it in. DeGleesh looking to see what he has for options. And it's going to go out off the Patriots for a Tornado throw. So DeGleesh to throw it in here. DeLille gets it to go off a Patriot defender, and it will be a throw again for the Tornado. Garcia's going to step in front and clear it, but it's going to go to Dune, who gets it to Taylor. Taylor trying to play a through ball there, but Pollard gets in front of that, and the Patriots regain possession here with Santiago in the middle. Hunick lays it off, but no one is there, but Santiago will beat the King defender there and get the ball back, and Patriots have it. Out wide here to Garcia on the near sideline. Finds Santiago in the middle. Then finds Peters. Peters trying to split the defense, but Gammon comes off his line and collects that. Gammon's going to elect to throw it short here to Lynch. Tricone is able to shield off Garcia for the ball, and he's going to try and play DeLille in, but Schultze comes off his line and collects. He's going to roll it quickly to Peters, who's going to turn, see what he has. Ball gets worked over to Perchy. He's going to get it out wide to Garcia. Lemke in the middle with the ball. Lays it off for Bernola. Bayo with the ball now and lays it off to Santiago. Santiago's going to try and chip it over to Pollard. Pollard brings it back to Peters. Sorry. Peters turns to see what he has, lays it off to Santiago. Lemke with the ball, and he'll play it back towards Bernola. Bernola's going to switch the field towards Rodrigo. Alvarez will come up with the ball. It's played out wide here to Pollard. Pollard is then going to try and switch again, but it goes out over the end line for a goal kick. And we will have another King substitution here. And it looks like we're going to have a FMU substitution as well. So it looks like Taylor is coming off. And looks like Riley Moore is into the game for the Tornado. And for the Patriots, it looks like number 15, that is Yamo Bonnet. Patriots regain possession here, working it across. Santiago running at the defense, works out wide to Pollard. Pollard trying to find Bayo, but can't get a touch on it and will go out over the end line. So Gammon will once again start with a goal kick. Just a little over 25 minutes left in the half here, about 25-25. Ball gets over there to 15, that's Sanchez, but not able to keep it in, and it will go out for a Patriot throw. Lemke lays it off. Patriots able to get it back, then they're going to switch the field here to Bonnet. Bonnet then is going to get to Santiago, who's going to turn and see what he has. Plays a cross to, ends up getting to Bernola, who plays it to Lemke. Lemke then splits them for Santiago. Going to play it out wide to Bonnet. Peters is fouled by Rhoda, and it will be a free kick for FMU. Comes to Alvarez, but he loses it to Chacones, and Alvarez will kick it out. And DeGleesh will have a throw. Rhoda going to switch the field. Tornado going to work their way back here. Hunick going to put a little pressure on him. Dune able to get it over to Lynch. Tracones has the ball, and he is tripped by Santiago, so it will be a free kick here for the Tornado. Ball's right on midfield as we restart. DeGleesh is going to go backwards towards Dune. Ball goes all the way back to Gammon. And he is going to clear it out of bounds for a Patriot throw. Ball finds Santiago in the middle, and he's able to keep it. And now he's dispossessed, and it comes to DeLille. DeLille's going to run at the defense here. Takes a shot, but Schultze makes the save and collects the rebound. He's going to start quick here to Garcia. Lemke with the ball now in the middle, out wide to Bonnet. Going to get worked out wide to Pollard, who will bring it down. Santiago one-touches it towards Hunick. Santiago again gets a pass out to Bayo. Bayo then is going to get the cross in, but it's right to Gammon, and Gammon will collect. Lynch to DeGleesh. It's going to be off of Bonnet for a tornado throw. DeGleesh telling his runners where to go. And it's going to come off of Bonnet for another tornado throw. That is number 17. That is Clements there with the ball, but he loses it, and the Patriots go the other way. Bayo gets it to Santiago. Foul there on the tornado, so it's going to be an FMU free kick. Restart here by the Patriots. Pollard making the run down that far sideline. Crosses it into the middle, but is cleared. But Lemke's going to play it right back in. And Alvarez was able to bring it down, but then it's cleared by the Tornado defense. And we've got some subs up here for the Patriots and one for the Tornado. So Lemke is going to come off. Looks like Bayo is walking towards that sideline. As soon as I can get these numbers to you folks, I will let you know who subbed in. So 21 is Gabriel Caballero for the Patriots, subbed in. So Bonnet crossing it in. There is a whistle, and it's going to be a free kick for the Tornado. And the other substitution looks like it was Matias Morales, number 17. Stoppage in play as we have a Tornado player down on the field. Just a reminder, Conference Carolinas has a rich tradition and roots that dates back to its early initial inception on December 6, 1930. Conference Carolina believes in the development and formation of the whole person in body, mind, and soul. Our students are nationally recognized for their extraordinary success in the classroom, in the community, and at the highest levels of NCAA competition. Please visit conferencecarolinas.com to learn more about Conference Carolinas. Conference Carolinas is where tradition is unmatched and excellence is earned daily. Our 13 current member institutions work hard daily to build champions in body, mind, and soul. It's who we are. Please visit conferencecarolinas.com to learn more about Conference Carolinas. Reminder, next home game for the men is going to be this Wednesday, the 15th, 7 o'clock game against Coker. They will then be on the road on the 18th at Southern Wesleyan. They're going to be on the road the following Wednesday at Anderson for a non-conference match. And then they come back home on the 25th for a conference match doubleheader against Converse. Women will play at 5, men will play at 7:30. We're going to get a restart here by the Tornado. Gammon's going to start it in the back for us. And he's going to go short here to Lynch. Lynch then gets up to DeGleesh. DeGleesh going down the sideline, taking a couple of Patriots with him. And it comes to DeLille here in the middle. DeLille with the shot, but it goes wide. Schultz diving towards that far post. So Schultz will start it here with Garcia. King substitution looks like number 11, Ruben Loreno, is on the field for the Tornado. And number 26 over there, Mate Lengel. Lengel has it. Ball goes out for a throw. And it's going to come to Lengel, who gets it to DeLille. Ball passed around, but ends up going out of bounds on the far side there by the Tornado, so it'll be a throw for the Patriots. Still scoreless, just under 17 minutes left here on the first half. Score is 0-0. Patriots trying to switch the field, but it's picked off by the Tornado, and they're going to come the other way. Morales able to get there and play it off to Garcia, who then will get it to Santiago. Trying to come out wide here to Bonnet. Bonnet gets it to Cavarero. Plays it off himself and around DeGleesh. Coming down the near sideline here. Crosses into the middle. Works it all the way over to, I believe that's Alvarez over there, who switched sides. So Alvarez with the shot that goes wide. So Gammon again will start us off here with a goal kick. Morales goes up for the head, but misses it. Triconis is able to bring it down and gets to DeLille. King still in possession of the ball. We'll play it over to that is Taylor. Gets to Lynch. Bonnet will pick it out and is able to keep it in. And Cavarero is going to keep it on the sideline, trying to get by DeGleesh. But holds it up and gets it to Morales, who will get it back to Garcia. Ball switches all the way over to Alvarez, who has Pollard overlapping him, but he's going to take it and then lay it off for Pollard. Pollard sends in a cross on the ground. Alvarez with a shot that is saved by Gammon. It's cleared by Dunn, who then will clear it for a throw. Alvarez coming right back, crosses it into the middle, headed away, but it comes to Santiago, who then will play it back. It's a shot, but it's saved. Caballero there, but Gammon makes the save. Patriots still have the ball here in the tornado end. Caballero looking, crosses it, headed away, still not cleared as Pollard comes up with the ball. Peters finds Santiago. He's going to take a shot, but it's blocked. And it's going to come out for a corner. It goes off the tornado defender. Ref is telling the tornado defender to back away. Give him a little space to get the kick in. Go short once more, a little bit longer. They're going to come back to Pollard, who's going to play it in. And Gammon punches it away. But it's going to come to Caballero, who plays it back in. And Garcia going up for the header. Comes down to a Patriot. Takes a shot just wide. I believe that was Morales with the shot. Rising ball. So Alvarez is going to come off. Morales is going to work his way over there. And looks like number 20, that is Pablo Gil, is into the game. So Gil into the game for the Patriots. Gammon gets it up to DeGleesh, and it's going to go off him for a throw. And Caballero is going to take it. And he's going to leave it out for Bonnet. Santiago. DeLille chasing the ball, trying to get it, but played across the Patriot defense. Hunick trying to lay it off, but can't. And the Tornado are going to come away with the ball. Looking for DeLille, but he was behind Garcia. So the Patriots get the ball and they turn the other way. Get it out wide to Caballero. He's going to cut inside here. Going to play it back to Bernola and across to Pollard. A little touch here on the overlapping. Santiago's going to get the cross in. Cavallero's there, but it's punched away by Gammon. And then cleared up to DeLille, but he loses it, and it comes to Bernola. Works out wide here to Bonnet. And Gil. Patriots switch the field once more with Bernola. He's going to play it out wide to Pollard. Pollard's going to get a cross in, looking for Hunick. Goes off of Dunn for a corner kick. So another corner here for the Patriots. Just a little over 10 minutes left in this half. Still looking for that first goal. Played short. Ball whipped in. Hunick with the head and just goes over the crossbar. Couldn't get that down under for a goal. We have a stoppage here as a Tornado player is down. Athletic trainer will come out for the King player. He'll have to come off the field. Hunick is going to come off for the Patriots. And in for the Patriots, I believe that's number 19. It is 19, Jose Carvalho. And Gammon's going to start play again. He's going to play here to Lynch. Lynch trying to get to Dalglish, but just goes under his foot, and it will be a throw here for the Patriots. Patriot defense will go across once more, trying to switch the field. Get it out wide to Pollard. And looks like handball is the call. So it will be a free kick for the Tornado. Ball's played up, but it is taken back by, still in the air. No one has control yet. Still waiting for someone to come down with it. Go out of bounds for a Tornado throw. Trying to come across for Chacones, but it's taken away by Bonnet, who will head it back to Schultze, and he will collect and play it off for Garcia. Garcia once more will bring the ball up. Plays it across to Bernola. Once more, Pollard makes the overlapping run, crosses it into the middle. Looking for Patriot player, comes to Cavarero, but he can't get enough on it for the shot, and it's cleared away by the Tornado. But the Patriots will regain possession here from the Tornado. And they're going to come back the other way this time. Bonnet. And they're going to go the other way to Pollard. Try a little chip, but it's blocked, but it comes right back to the Patriots. They're going to try going down that sideline again. High cross coming in. Cavarero trying to beat Chacones to it, but can't. But Chacones will clear for a Patriot throw. Patriots are going to take a quick here to Hill. Hill's going to switch the field. Brought down there by, looks like it's Carvalho. Comes back and gets back to Carvalho. Crosses. Cavarero heading it across, looking. Sorry, that was Carvalho there in the middle. On the far side, that was Santiago playing it out wide there and getting a cross in. Gammon getting it back into play. And foul there on Pollard. And it will be a free kick for the Tornado. It's going to be taken by number 11, Loreno. DeLille flicks it on, but Schultz is there to make the stop. Gets it up to Morales. Morales looking at what they're going to give him and plays it off for Santiago. Pollard under pressure from DeLille. He's able to get it back, and he will go all the way back to Schultz. Schultz going to switch the field here. Peters gets it out wide to Pollard. One touch to Santiago. Santiago then gets to Morales, who's going to touch it on for Pollard, but it goes out. Not able to get enough on it to keep it in. And substitution here for the Tornado. DeLille is going to come off. And looks like that's number 14, Weston Joyner for the Tornado. So Joyner, fresh legs here for the Tornado. Patriots have it. They're going to work it out wide and pass it back to Peters, who's going to get it over to Hill. Hill out wide to Bonnet. Garcia falls, but he's able to get the ball across, but it's picked off by the Tornado. Loreno coming back, looking for Joyner, but can't find him. And Bernola picks it off and plays it back to Schultze. Peters turns to see the field that he has. He's going to take it up. Lays it off for Hill. Hill gives it right back, gets it right back. And Peters has it. But Tricones will intercept and play it back for DeGleish. And DeGleish looking to clear, but it comes to Garcia. Chests it to Hill. Patriots work it out wide to Pollard. Works it back. And come across the defense once more here. Going to come out wide to Bonnet. Bonnet chipping it over, looking for Carveo. But there is a whistle, and it will be a free kick for the Tornado. So Gammon to take the free kick here. Another whistle and a foul on the Tornado this time, so it will be a free kick for FMU. And ball's going to come right back to Garcia, who then is going to play it to Peters. Has some space. Gets it up, played right back to him. Hill going to play it out wide here, or on the far side, sorry, not here, to Pollard, to Morales. Laid off for Santiago. Goes all the way back here to Schultze. He's going to get it up to Garcia. With just a little over a minute and a half here left in the first half. Still scoreless, 0-0. And assistant referee's flag has gone up for offsides. So Gammon to start the ball again.
1 minute remaining.
Bernola goes up for the head. And Rhoda's going to head it back the other way to Joyner. Joyner is dispossessed by Peters. Bonnet then gets it taken away by Moore. Plays it up and comes over here to DeGleish. DeGleish cuts it back. Gets a shot off, but Schultze makes a save. And trying to go quick here. Start the counter. 20 seconds left. Morales picking his head up to see what he has. So he's got field, so he's going to take it. He tries to play a through ball, but Lynch will take that out. But it's going to come to Carveo, who takes a shot, and it's saved there by Gammon.
4, 3, 2, 1.
And that will bring us to the end of the first half here. 0-0 tie so far. Another 45 minutes to go. Shots in favor of the Patriots, 6-4. Corner kicks in favor of the Patriots, 2-0. When we come back after this short break, we will see if this deadlock can be broken.
Let me paint you a picture. All of the graduates, all of the faculty, all of the administration, all of the board of trustees is decked out in their regalia. Their black robes, their hats, their gold tassels. It's just a most beautiful picture of a very formal kind of occasion. And here we march into the gymnasium, and the music is playing, and the gym is packed. And as we come in, and as you look up at all those people, you see families, huge families. You see not just mama and daddy and 2 brothers and a sister, but there's grandmama and granddaddy, there's the aunt and the uncle, they're the cousins, they're the next door neighbors. And you know why all those people are there? Because this is the very first one, the very first graduate. And I can guarantee you that when you go to that graduation, you leave with a tear in your eye, because it's so, so special.
The desire and the love to take care of people is something that you kind of have innate. You kind of just have that thing. But Francis Marion gave me the principles, and they taught me the core values. They taught me leadership qualities, and they've just been foundational and offered a family that I can keep going back to. So even though my personal biological family didn't go to a university, and I didn't really get any experience, wisdom from them for that, I gained a family that could tell me all about college and even the afterlife of college by coming to Francis Marion. And I'm not sure you would have that with, other universities. Throughout the nurse practitioner program, you're already a nurse, and you're a devoted nurse, and you don't want to just quit. And that was another thing I specifically picked this program, was because I was able to look at the curriculum and know that I could work. I even asked a couple of the professors, one being Dr. Hartzler, before I started the program, and even she told me, yes, you can still work while you do this. And I did. I worked 40 hours a week, 5 days a week. Sometimes it had to be six days a week to get my 40 hours in, and I still did the nurse practitioner program. It wasn't easy, but nothing worth having is easy. Which the benefit of having classmates and professors that were both working and studying is, we would get worked up and worried about how would we ever do this. And then they would say, well, I can work these 2 12-hour shifts on the weekends and then have the week to study. Or a professor may say, well, you can get creative with your hours here. So you can tell that they've done this, that you can tell that they've gotten creative with their time as well. And then all of a sudden it doesn't feel like such a daunting task because, again, you gain wisdom from their experience.
Choosing a college isn't easy. There are lots of choices to make and so many variables to consider. How do you know when you've found just the right place? The right college will make you feel at home, and that begins with a sense of place. At Francis Marion University, we have a beautiful campus that's safe, well-maintained, and filled with smiling faces. It's the kind of place where you feel you belong, where you wake up in the morning and know that the day ahead will be one you'll savor and enjoy. Now, that doesn't mean life at FMU is easy. There will be challenges. Hard work is expected. We take our academics seriously. You should too. Earning one of our degrees is a real achievement. But some toil, some time invested in a difficult task, that's okay. That's how you grow, how you become someone. FMU is a comprehensive public university, and when it comes to academics, our students have a wide range of choices. We offer more than 75 majors and courses of study. Our professional schools in healthcare, engineering, business, and education are all well known and respected across the state. At the same time, the arts and the sciences remain the core of what we do. They are the perfect foundation for a successful career and a meaningful life. Programs are important, and we'll continue to work to produce new curriculum that meets the needs of our changing world. But we also know that a great education is less about what is taught and more about who is doing the teaching. FMU's faculty is made up of distinguished scholars and renowned researchers. They're experts in their field and expert teachers too. They love the give and take of the classroom and revel in the progress their students make. In FMU's intimate academic environment, where small classes are the norm, you'll get to know a lot of these dedicated men and women. Some you will remember forever. The academic work and its rewards are why you are here. But there will be a time and place for play, too. We have more than 60 different student organizations and field teams in 14 NCAA sports. A robust schedule of extracurriculars is a big part of each semester. You'll find space here for rest and relaxation. You'll make new friends and build relationships that last a lifetime. And then, almost as quickly as it all began, it will be over. You will graduate and move on to a life and career full of promise. You'll leave memories behind. You'll leave FMU, but you'll be welcome back anytime. Home is like that, you know. Welcome home. Welcome to FMU.
This is Conference Carolinas.
The Swanfox Club is the fundraising arm of the Francis Marion University Athletic Department, and it supplies assistance to all 14 intercollegiate sports. On behalf of the student athletes at Francis Marion, I would like to thank all those who are members of the Swanfox Club for their support.
Thank you.
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 The world is changing, and Francis Marion University is leading the way as it prepares the young men and women for the future. We've added 5 new classroom buildings and 13 new academic programs in the past 6 years, and more are on the way. We're preparing to build a new environmental research center. We're expanding programs in engineering, business, education, healthcare, and the arts and sciences, and we're adding new fields when they're needed. When tomorrow comes, we'll be ready. Best of all, our students will too.
Welcome back to Hartzler Field. About to start the second half here. About 25 seconds left here at intermission or halftime. Still scoreless 0-0. If you're just joining us, shots are in favor of the Patriots 6-4. So are the corner kicks 2-0. Patriots had a few good chances. One off the crossbar. Start of the second half. King will kick it off here. Going left to right, and the Patriots will be going right to left. Referee checking that everything is good with his assistants, goalies. Clock is set. And we are underway here with the second half. Ball's going to come back here to DeGleesh. And it comes to Peters. He's going to play it all the way back to Schultze. Ball gets played back to Bernola here. Bernola's going to try and go all the way over to Alvarez, but it is broken up there by, looks like number 12, Alves, I believe. Patriots try going the other way, but Triconis is going to take it out, and it's going to come up to number 26. That's Langale. Langale with the shot off the bar. Not cleared as Joyner's going to come down with it. And Joyner loses, or does not lose it, keeps it. Alvarez is going to take that, and Joyner is going to foul him, and it's going to be a free kick for the Patriots. Opportunity there for King to take the lead, but it goes off the crossbar. So 2 crossbars today, one by each team. Garcia chasing down the ball so it doesn't go out. He's then going to play it back across to, looks like Bonnet out there. Alvarez comes down with it, lays it off to Pollard. Pollard goes back to Bernola, who lays it off for Peters. Lay it off out wide, but just a little bit too far out there, and it's going to be a tornado throw. Patriots are going to get the ball back here in the tornado end. But the Tornadoes regain possession and foul on the Patriots. So it'll be a tornado free kick. So DeGleesh with the free kick. Going to come out wide here to Alves. Taken back by the Patriots. Alvarez here. Plays it to Peters. Peters looking for Santiago. Plays it off to Morales and comes out wide to Pollard here. Morales back with the ball. Back out wide to Pollard. Going to come back here to Garcia. And switch by the Patriots to Bernola. Going to work it out wide to Bonnet, who's going to cut in. Santiago. And back to Santiago. A little give and go. Cavarero. The Patriots will get a corner kick out of this, so that is their 3rd corner of the day. Set piece for them. Patriots go short here. Played in for Peters, running in. And loses the ball. And it's going to go out for a Patriot throw. Santiago to Peters. He's going to let it run across. Come back here to Pollard. Trying to chip the ball through to Cavarero, but it's going to go out and off of the Tornado defender. I believe that's DeGleesh over there. Patriots get a throw, looking for Hunick in the middle, trying to lay it off to Cavarero. Played back to Morales. And it's going to come all the way back to Bernola, to Garcia. Finds its way here to Pollard. Alvarez looking to see what his options are and plays it back to Bernola. Peters playing a ball over the top to Alvarez. Tried to cross it in, but it was blocked. Players thought handball, but the ref says no, corner. So this will be the Patriots' fourth corner today. Santiago to take this one. Going to come short here to Pollard. Pollard's going to whip it in. Headed on, but over the bar. So Gammon will get a goal kick out of this. Patriots trying to run on the ball, but Lynch will get it and get a throw. It's going to be a Patriot throw. Went off the Tornado. Santiago. Santiago once more in the middle, play it across here to Morales. Morales then is going to play it wide to Pollard. Pollard's going to cut it back. Morales is going to play it across the middle to Peters. Peters playing a ball through to Morales. Cuts it back. Takes the shot, and it's a rising ball, and it's high and wide. So again, that will be a goal kick for the Tornado. Gammon with the kick. Joyner flicks it on. And running onto it, that is number 23, Moore, coming down this near sideline here. Plays it into the middle and gets it through to Joyner. Joyner then tries to play it across, but it will be cleared out by Peters for a throw. Ball's put into play here. And Gets knocked out by the tornado. And ref is telling Pollard back it up as the ball went out further back. Patriots are going to go across their own face of goal. Bring it out. Ball comes up on the far sideline and it's going to work its way back here to Peters. To Garcia. Pollard has it. Gets it to Alvarez, who's going to play it on for Santiago, making that overlapping run. Santiago whipping it into the middle. Looking for Hunick, but can't get there. But Patriots have the ball again, but they lose it to the defense of the Tornado. But Garcia's going to step in front and get it. Pollard will play it off of Joyner for a throw. Peters has the ball. He's going to play it out wide. Brought down out there by the Patriots. And then they're going to switch it back here to Pollard. Alvarez turns, plays it off to Peters. Peters with the cross. Looking for Cavarero off his head. And the Tornado will clear. But Bernola will collect about midfield and switch to Garcia. Garcia bringing it forward. And he's going to lay it off there to Santiago. Gets it out wide to Cavarero. Cavarero getting cross in, but it's out over the end line for a goal kick. Gammon here with the goal kick for the Tornado. Joyner flicks it on up to number 26. That is Lengale, who plays out wide to Joyner. Joyner trying to get around Pollard. And gets a corner out of it because he knocks it off of Pollard. So King University will have their first corner kick of the day. And ref has called a foul on King, so it will be a free kick for Patriots. Santiago here in the middle. Gives it back to Peters. Works it out wide there to Bonnet. Gets up to Cavarero. Peters back to Santiago. Morales now in the middle. Gives it to Santiago with a shot, but Gammon will collect that. No rebound. Gammon now with the punt. Bernola wins the header. It's going to come to Alvarez. Tries to flick it on, but can't, and it will come back to Joyner, who will play it through to Lengale, but Bernola beats him to the ball. Alvarez coming back, lays it off to Peters. Played across to Garcia. Gives it up to Bonnet. Bonnet then lays it off for Morales, but a little too far for him. Santiago's there, and he has gone down injured. But we're going to play on. Caballero with the header to Hunick. Hunick tried to volley, but it was blocked. Patriots get the ball right back here. Caballero serving another one in towards Hunick. Can't get it on net, but Alvarez will track it down here on the near sideline. Plays it back for Morales. Peters finds Santiago, takes a turn, then shot. Low. Gammon makes a save, a rebound. Hunick can't get to it, but Gammon will collect it. Good opportunity there. Low shot by Santiago. And Hunick tried to get the rebound. But Gammon quickly got back on that ball. Foul on the Patriots, so it will be a free kick for the Tornado. Quick start there by Sekaresh. Tornado work it into the middle here, and they're going to work it out wide to Alves. Alves trying to get to Joyner and does, and he is not able to keep it in by the assistant referee, so it will be a Patriot throw. And Garcia's going to go all the way back to Schulze under a little pressure there by Lengale. But they get it away, and Peters is going to bring it up to midfield. Peters then is going to play it out wide here, looking for Alvarez. And he's able to bring it down. Cuts in towards the middle. He's in the box. Plays it across. And Tornadoes deflected away. Lengale trying to hold up Garcia and does and gets the ball, but Peters wins it back. And the ref has stopped play as Lengale went down. Should be 28-19. Ball's back in play here by the Patriots, looking for Hunick up top. Gets cleared away, though, by the Tornado over to where no one is. And will be a throw-in for the Patriots. Pollard gets it into Garcia. Patriots try overlapping, getting it in, but it's cleared away, but comes right back to the Patriots, and it'll get here to Peters in the middle. Peters then going to play it out wide to Pollard. Back again to Peters. And once more to Pollard out here wide. We'll give and go between Pollard and Peters. Tries splitting the defense, looking for Hunick, and he gets on it. Tries to flick it in the middle, but snuffed out there by the Tornado defense. Garcia fakes like he's going to head in, brings it down to flip it over to Bernola. Coming back out wide to Pollard. Traps at his feet. Curving ball in and just over everyone. He goes out of bounds for a Tornado throw, and we will have some Tornado substitutions here. So 11 and 12 are coming off. That is Loreno and Alves. And replacing them, looks like one of them is Zubair Taylor, and the other is number 15, Sanchez. So we are back in play. Patriots get the ball back, going towards that far flag, and able to get it off the Tornado defender for a corner. So another corner here for the Patriots. Ball sent into the box, flicked on, but wide of the goal. And another substitution here for the Tornado. Lengale is going to come off, and looks like number 10, DeLille, is back in. Taylor's going to play it there out of the back. Back to Gammon. Taylor gets his pass through, but it's taken away by Bernola. And then Tornado are going to get it right back here. They work it up to Tricones. Worked into the middle here by the Tornado. Rhoda will lay it off to Taylor. He's going to try and go over the top, looking for DeLille. Can't find him, and Pollard will collect here for the Patriots. Patriots have the ball here at midfield, looking for Hunick, and they'll find him, and he's going to play it on through to Alvarez on the near side. Alvarez, ball in, headed away by the defense, and it's gotten up to DeLille, but he can't get a touch on it, and Garcia will go all the way back to Schultze. Santiago to Peters. Out wide here to Pollard. Pollard's going to take the space in front of him. Pulls it back and goes to Peters. Peters sending a ball through. Headed down by the Tornadoes, and they're able to clear. Bernola's going to work it out wide to Bonet. Bonet will find Santiago. And can't get his pass through, but recollects and goes back to Bernola. Garcia looking at his options, see what he has. Going to work it out wide to Pollard. Pollard going down the sideline. Tries to cross, but it is blocked. And it will now be a corner. I believe that block was by Sekaresh. And we have an FMU substitution. Alvarez is going to come off. And looks like number 9, Bayo, is back in. Ball sent into the middle. Headed down towards goal, but is cleared away. And number 10 looked like it hit his hand, but the ref says no, play on. So it comes to Peters, who then is going to get it out wide here to Santiago. Gives it to Morales. Morales turns away from DeLille and gets it back to Peters. Peters then is going to try go over the defense, but can't, and gets cleared to DeLille, who gets it to number 15. That is Sanchez, but he loses it. And then he fouls Morales, and it's going to be a free kick for Patriots. Gets out to Pollard here. A Joyner gets it and will clear, and comes all the way to Bernola. Garcia then will play it out wide to Bonnet. Bayo can't get a head on it, but Pollard does. But Sekaresh is there to try and clear, but it gets as far as Joyner. Sanchez clears, but gets to Garcia. Garcia chips it over to Pollard. Cuts it back. Takes a shot that is high. It's going to be a goal kick here for the Tornado. Cut inside the 18 there, looking for a shot, and it just rose too much on him. So Gammon now going to go short to Taylor. Taylor gets to Pollard, who heads it down to Sanchez, and he'll leave it off for Sekaresh. Sekaresh going over the top to DeLille, but can't get it past Bernola, but Bernola gives it right to Joyner. And Joyner's going to go at him. And lays it off there for DeLille. Back, but Peters snuffs that out and takes it back. Ball is kicked out by Ruda, so it will be a Patriot throw. Patriots will work out of their own end, switching the field. Going down towards Bonnet. Against DeGleesh over there. Bonnet gets it into the middle. Hunick tries to get a touch, but just can't get around his defender. But it comes over to Bayo. Bayo then tries to flick back towards the middle, but Taylor will head it away to Morales, who then loses it. Ball's still bouncing around. Can it be cleared? But a foul is going to be called on Morales. So it's going to be a free kick here for the Tornado. Taylor going quick, trying to catch the Patriots off guard with this one. But Garcia is back and will kick it out and let his defense set up. Sekaresh with the throw. Finds Joyner. Tackled away by Pollard, but it's going to get as far as Sekaresh, who's going to shield it out for a throw. Hunick tried to take it away, but Rhoda there with his head got it away from Hunick. Work it over to DeGleesh. And it's going to be a Tornado throw, but the ref is telling the Tornado player to back up as he's too far up from where the ball went out. Bernola gets the ball back for the Patriots. Works it over here to Pollard. And they get it up to Peters. He's going to turn and take the field in front of him. He's going to work it out wide here to Bayo. Bayo's going to go at the defense, leaves it off for Santiago, who's going to lay it off for Peters. Morales to Bonnet. Bonnet's then going to get a cross in, looking for Hunick. Headed over by the Tornado defender to Joyner, who's going to hold up and try and possess. Joyner back heels it for Sanchez and works it all the way back to Taylor. Ball comes to the Patriots here. A little bad pass there by Gammon. But Tornadoes are able to set up their defense and make the Patriots work backwards. Pollard all the way over here on the near side. Over to Bayo. Patriots are going to try the other side now with Peters getting the ball out to Bonnet. Bonnet serving a ball in towards Bayo. Headed it on, but couldn't get it on net and goes over the end line for a goal kick. And we have a Patriot substitution here. Looks like Santiago is coming out, and that is number 22, Niels Goldbranson. Reminder, next home match for the men is going to be Wednesday the 15th against Coker on Hartzler Field here at 7 o'clock. Ball comes out wide here to Sekaresh. Gets it up to Joyner. Sanchez turns, and he's forced to go back. Taylor trying to switch all the way over on the other side, and ball just goes over both players' heads and out of bounds. I believe that was Tricones for King University trying to get that, just couldn't. Hunick brings the ball down. His shot is wide of the net. Brought that down quick and fired that shot quick. Just under 15 minutes left here. Still tied 0-0. Looking for that first goal of the game. Roto will drop it off to DeGleish. Being pressured there by Cavarero. And Tricones loses it to Bonnet, who then will play it on to Morales, I believe, who is fouled there. So this will give the Patriots a free kick from about 25, 30 yards out. Plenty of options here for the Patriots. Can try and bend a ball into the 18 or 6, take a shot, or lay it off for someone else to take a shot. Three players standing over the ball. Looks like Peters, Pollard, and I believe that's Morales, the other player that's standing over it. Ball is laid off for Pollard. Low shot, but it's blocked by the wall. So it's going to come back to Garcia, who then is going to try and play it all the way across to Bayo, who's able to bring it down. Able to get the cross in. Hunick, and it's a goal for Nick Hunick with the header. That is a good goal there by Nick Hunick. Pass from Bayo. Hunick with the header. Goalie got a hand on it, but he batted it into the top part of the net, so it is 1-0 FMU here with 12:46 left in the first half. I believe that's Hunick's third goal of this young season. And back in play. Taylor's going to play it out wide here to Sekaresh. Goes all the way back here to Gammon. So FMU with the 1-0 lead with 12.5 left here in the second half. King trying to work out their own end, see if they can get the equalizer here before the horn sounds, send us into overtime. Patriots get it back. Morales here in the middle making a run at him. And he's going to play it out wide to Cavarero. Cavarero's going to get the cross in. Bayo tries to head, but he can't get it to Morales. Tried to volley it, and it just high and wide. And we've got a substitution here for the Patriots. So Lemke is on for the Patriots. And looks like Hunick is coming off. So the goal scorer is stepping off. Maybe for a breather and bring him back in. But thanks to him, it is 1-0 FMU. Header goes out by the Patriots, so it's going to be a throw in for the Tornado. Goldbernson tried to win the ball cleanly, but it's called for a foul. Fouls Lynch on that one, and we have a stoppage on the clock. So on the restart here, the clock will start. Tornado going to try and switch field to Joyner, but Pollard's going to get it and beat him to it. Gets it down to Bayo. Bayo up to Goldbernson. Goldbernson just a little behind, but Peters is there to follow up, so Peters will collect. Morales will try to flick it on, but Lynch steps in front and gets it. Ball comes all the way to Schultz, and he's going to let it run into his box, so that way he can pick it up and take some clock off. Force the Tornadoes to stretch themselves out here. Garcia's going to play it out wide to Pollard. Patriots looking just to possess right now. Maybe go for that second goal. But with the way that things have played out today, I think they're happy with a 1-0 lead. Oh, we have a substitution here for King. Looks like Joyner is going to come off. And looks like King is now going to play with two forwards up there instead of one where they originally were. Garcia clears the ball into the stands, and it's going to be a King throw. So looks like Lengale is back in for the Tornado. Sekaresh to Taylor. And Lynch now over here. And they get a throw for the Tornado. Sanchez works it back to Taylor. Works it across to DeGleesh. It looks like they've gone three in the back because they're going to try and get that equalizer here. So they've shifted their formation a little bit. So when Sekaresh can, he'll pinch up, but then on the defensive side, he will pinch back in to make it a 4 again. So Patriots have the ball, and they're just going to possess in their own end right now. Peters. Lemke. Peters, DeLeo pressuring him, but he gets it out wide here to Pollard. Pollard's going to go by Sanchez, looking to see what he has for options. And he finds Morales, who's then going to play it back for Peters in this open space. Peters going to play it out wide to Bayo. Bayo's going to get the cross in. Looking for Goldbernson. Goldbernson brings it down, but just not able to get a foot on it. Tornado take it away. And Bonnet there heading it a few times to himself, and Cavarero able to keep it in and get it back for the Patriots. So Bonnet there with the ball. Gets it to Lemke, who will play it back to the defense. And Garcia will work it across. And Pollard now will take the space in front of him. He's going to hold up, though, and wait to see what develops. He has a better option here in Peters going backwards. Lemke there is open. And they're going to work it all the way across to Bonnet. And looks like Lengel's then going to pressure, and now DeLille's going to pressure. And Garcia's going to try and go wide. And ball goes out off the Patriots. I think that's Isaac Strand over there on the far side. Lynch has the ball here. Challenged by Peters, and it's going to go out for a throw for the Tornado, and Sekaresh is being told to back it up. So again, FMU has the 1-0 lead thanks to Nick Hunick and his header. Assist by Javier Bello. King going backwards in their own end. Taylor gets it over to Lynch. Able to nutmeg Bayo here and get it up. Sekaresh has got a little room here. He's going to take it, see what he got. Sekaresh holds it up, and he's going to go back towards Lynch. Lynch is then looking, see what he's got. Plays it through, but DeLille's not ready for it. But they get it right back here in the middle of the field. 23 there. Moore gets it and plays it out wide to Tricones. Then lays it off for DeGleesh. DeGleesh making some moves out there, but loses it to Goldbrinson. And Patriots don't have the numbers, but Goldbrinson's going to try and go towards the flag, and he is fouled, which will allow the Patriots to set up for a free kick. Clock has stopped. That way the Patriots don't take off too much time. Makes them hurry up a little bit since the clock has stopped. Run over a couple times. Goldbrinson tries to flick on. It's cleared away, but Culberson has it. He plays it to Strand, who takes a shot, but it's saved by Gammon. So Gammon trying to go quickly here, but Bonnet will clear that back towards the Tornado bench. And it's going to be a throw for the Tornadoes. Strand battling there for the ball, but not able to get it. But he makes them work backwards, and now they have to go another way. So Sekaresh brings it down. Gets it by Pollard, but not by Garcia. Garcia gets it up to Bayo, who chests it down. And no one's up there. He gives it right back to the Tornado. Rhoda will play it back to Taylor. Taylor then is going to play it out wide here. Sekaresh. Sekaresh will get it back to Lynch. Is Lengel there in the middle, coming all the way back for the ball. Taylor's going to try get through, but he can't. And Peters has the ball, and he is fouled. Get a little chippy out here right now. Clock has now stopped. Francis Marion University Athletics would like to thank the following sponsors: Adidas, Circle Park Behavioral Health Services, McLeod Regional Medical Center, Ken Jackson at Raymax Professionals, Pepsi, McDonald's, Rains Hospitality, including Fairfield Inn, Springfield Suites, Courtyard by Marriott, Comfort Inn, and Hyatt Place, King Cadillac Buick GMC, McLeod Sports Medicine, Chick-fil-A, State Farm and Agent Jim Stewart, Quincy Steakhouse, Little Caesars, La Quinta Inn and Suites, KFC, Arby's, Florence Toyota, PD Electric Cooperative, Sparrow and Kennedy Tractor Supply, Western Sizzlin Steakhouse, State Credit Union, and Zaxby's. So we have another substitution here for the Patriots, so the clock will stop since we are under 5 minutes, and the Patriots have the lead 1-0. Again, that goal by Nick Hunick gives us a 1-0 lead here in our conference opener. Ball is played in here to Goldbernson, who's trying to shield in the corner and not able to keep it in, so it will go out for a goal kick. So Patriots will need to set up defense here. Just 2:45 left here in the second half. Rhoda coming back for the ball. He's got it out wide to DeGleesh. They get it up here. Tornadoes get into midfield, but they lose it to Alvarez, who's going to play it back to Pollard. DeLille putting a little pressure here on the defense. And so is Lengale. But DeGleesh will get it back. Gets it up to Lengale, who will play it out wide for Tricones. Gets the cross in, but headed away by Garcia. And this comes to Morales, who then will play it off for Alvarez. Morales once again will lay it off. Pollard will lay it off for Schultz. Schultz is going to clear. Chested down by the Patriots, and they're going to clear it away. And Morales is going to run on this. He might get there. Close. Was away by Taylor, but Goldbernson will get it, and he's in the box. Shoots, and it's right at Gammon for the save. Gammon going quickly here, trying to get his team up, get that equalizer. Strand comes down with the ball, and it will go out for a Patriot throw. 1:20 left here in the second half, and it's going to be an FMU throw. Goldbernson down there in the corner going to go and try and shield it with about a minute left here in the second half. But it's kicked out by the Tornado, so that gives FMU a little bit more time to kill. And it will be an FMU throw down here in the Tornado end. Goldbernson shielding, dispossessed, and it will come back the other way. But it's headed back into the Tornado end. Alvarez putting pressure on the defense here, not allowing them to break out. And Peters will win it and loses it to Sekaresh. But then the Patriots will get it right back, but Lemke is okay with kicking it out because it forces a throw in for the Tornado.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6.
Trying to go up wide. Pollard heads it away.
3.
It's going to come to Morales, who clears it into the Tornado end, and the horn sounds, and that is going to be the game. FMU will take a 1-0 win over King into conference play, going 1-0. Shots are in favor of the Patriots today, 18-5. Corner kick, 6-1. Don't forget, this Wednesday, next home match for the men against Coker, 7 o'clock here at Hartzler Field. They then will be on the road on the weekend, the 18th, at Southern Wesleyan. On the road for a non-conference match the 22nd at Anderson, and then back home again on the 25th, playing Converse. So again, next home game for the men is going to be Wednesday against Coker here, 7 o'clock at Hartzler Field. Nick Hunick with that lone goal gives the Patriots a win, 1-0 over King. Thank you for joining us today on the Patriot Sports Network.